this was not always my full-time job. At one point in my life, I had a day job. I taught high school English.
Yeah.
Thanks to that one person. To be very nice. Are you a teacher over there, ma'am? No, you just like high school English. Good for you. Now, I started teaching, it was weird, right out of college. And kids think you're an adult just because you're a teacher, right? But I was 21 years old. And anybody in here who's been 21 or who knows someone who's 21, you know when you're 21. So the kids would ask me serious questions. I would never know what to say. They're like, Mr. Black, my best friend's on drugs. What should I do? They're like, hey kid, I don't know how to iron pants. Get out of teaching, because here's what happens to you. You get into a mode where you think you're a teacher all the time. You can't turn it off. I knew it was bad for me. I was at a bar one night. I sat down. A biker came in and sat down next to me, and he used the F word. Right? So teacher mode kicked on. I turned around and said, excuse me, is that how we talk? I was laying on the floor thinking about different jobs. Now, here's a job I think would be cool. I'd like to be the guy who names hurricanes. Wouldn't that be a fun job? Seriously, right? Because you can name them whatever you want. Personally, I would name them after ex-girlfriends. Wouldn't that be fun? Like, this is Hurricane Kim. She's enormous and devours everything in her path. This is Hurricane Dawn. She looks great from the satellite. Up close, not so much. Dog person. Do we have dog people here by right now? What kind of dog do you have, Beardy? A Wheaton Terrier? What is that? How big is that? Is that 35 pounds. You like the dog? It's nice. I'm jealous of you. 35 pounds. That's almost a real dog. I'm jealous of you. I have 2 Chihuahuas. Yeah, you're laughing. Yeah, I haven't told a joke. It's because you know Chihuahua is the gayest dog you could possibly have. You know how gay you look when you're a grown man with this hand, walking, Chihuahua? So, here's a quick story of how I was kicked out of the nursery the day my son was born because I was trying to be funny. Here's what happened. Remember, honey? They took him, they cleaned him up, they brought him to the nursery. Now, I went back with just the nurse. My wife didn't come because she was tired or whatever. Princess needed a nap. I'm really not getting any tonight. I know, but that's not funny. So I'm back. I'm looking at my son for the first time, and kids, I'm not lying to you. This is exactly what my son was doing. This is what he's doing. So I go to the nurse. I go, oh my God, that's beautiful. What's he doing? And the nurse is like, oh, you see, he's hungry. And when he can't get access to your wife, he turns to his hand. And I said, well, I know all about that. I'm glad you find it funny because she did not. She thought that, hey, you guys have been great. I'm Jay Black. Congratulations, Rita. I love you.
This is your brain. This is your brain in my hands.
The guy's hand that I am shaking right now is going to forget his name temporarily. He's going to forget his name temporarily, and then anytime I ask him his name, he's going to say, my name is Tinkerbell. And your name is Bob, and, what?
I'm Tinkerbell.
Tommy, calm down, Tommy.
I think we all need to go. Did I do Thriller? Yes. Yeah, I think we all. I've done that since high school.
Wow.
All right, so what did you guys think of the show?
She was hilarious.
It was pretty fantastic.
She loves this shit.
It's like waking up from a really weird dream that you only remember pieces of, but it was super cool.
Trust me, if you get any of this in your face, you are gonna fall right to sleep. Watch. That is ridiculous. All right, girls, take a look at me and sleep. Because they were models, they were actors, they got so famous that they ended up on Dancing with the Stars. Yes, they ended up on Dancing with the Stars. And they're going to be dancing for $1 million for their charity, which is a weird, wacky charity that makes no sense whatsoever, that you are going to come up with right now. Now, if you win tonight, what is that charity that you'll be donating to?
Well, I really do the thing of Big Booty Country Girls.
So, if you win, since you're going to win, what's the charity that's going to get all the money?
That would be How Cultures for Hippos.
You excited? Ready to go?
Yeah.
What's your charity?
Twerking for Jesus.
Did you say twerking for Jesus?
Yeah.
So, until I get my hands on your brains,
when everything starts to fade, you don't have to be afraid. No, you don't have to be afraid. Take my hand and reload. This is free love. That's what we are made of. Yes, we are. Gravity pulls you down. Gravity pulls you down. And when you feel out of place, you don't have to be